The ocean is the largest habitat on Earth, and we've explored less than 5% of it, which means the deep sea is basically an alien planet sitting right here on our own world. And the creatures living down there, some of them are so strange, so wrong looking that you'll wonder how they're even real. Here are 7 deep sea creatures that honestly should not exist. Number 7 is the stuff of nightmares. Number 1, the anglerfish. Deep in total darkness lives a fish with a glowing lure dangling from its head, like a tiny fishing rod made of light. It waits in the black, wiggling this glowing bait. Curious fish swim over to look, and it swallows them whole with teeth so long its mouth can't even close. But that's not the weird part. The weird part is the males. Male anglerfish are 60 times smaller than females. When a male finds a female, he bites her and never lets go. His body fuses to hers. His eyes dissolve, his organs shut down until he's just a lump on her side. He literally melts into his partner forever. Number 2, the Gulper Eel. Imagine a creature that is basically just a giant mouth with a tiny tail attached. That's the Gulper Eel. Its mouth is loose and enormous, way bigger than its own body, and it can unhinge its jaw to swallow prey larger than itself. When it opens up, it looks like a black balloon inflating in the darkness. It's like someone drew a fish, then drew a mouth way too big and forgot to fix it. It also has a glowing tip on its tail to lure prey. So it's a giant mouth with a flashlight floating in the dark. Totally normal. Number 3, the blobfish. You've probably seen it. It's often called the ugliest animal in the world, a sad, droopy pink blob with a big nose and a permanent frown. But here's the twist. That's not what it actually looks like. Deep underwater, the blobfish looks like a totally normal fish. The intense pressure down there holds its body together. The famous ugly photo only happens when we drag it up to the surface. The pressure drops, and its body just melts into that sad blob. So the blobfish isn't ugly. We just keep taking it out of its home and photographing it at its absolute worst moment. Rude, honestly. Number 4, the vampire squid. With a name like that, you'd expect a terrifying blood-sucking monster, but the reality is much stranger. It's a small, gelatinous creature with red eyes and a cloak of webbed arms lined with spikes. But it doesn't drink blood. It doesn't even hunt. It's basically a coward. When threatened, it turns itself inside out, wrapping its spiky cloak over its body like a scared kid hiding under a blanket. And instead of ink, it shoots out a cloud of glowing mucus to confuse predators while it slowly drifts away. Terrifying name, absolute wimp. Number 5, the Barreleye Fish. This one has a completely transparent head. You can see straight through its skull, and floating inside that see-through dome are 2 glowing green eyes that point straight up. Why up? Because it stares through the top of its own head, watching for prey silhouetted above it in the faint light. So it's a fish with a glass head and eyes on the inside, looking up through its own transparent forehead. Nature looked at a normal fish and said, what if we could just see its brain? Number 6, the Frilled Shark. This creature is often called a living fossil. It has barely changed in 80 million years. It looks less like a shark and more like a giant eel or a sea serpent from old sailor legends. Its mouth is lined with 300 needle-like teeth, arranged in 25 rows, all pointing backwards. Once something is caught in those teeth, there is no escaping. It's a one-way trip. This thing was swimming in the ocean while dinosaurs were still walking on land, and it's still down there right now. Sleep well. Number 7, the Bobbit Worm, the nightmare I promised you. This creature can grow up to 3 meters long. That's 10 feet of worm. It buries almost its entire body in the seafloor, leaving only its jaws exposed, waiting. When a fish swims too close, the bobbit worm strikes with such speed and force that it can slice its prey clean in half. Its jaws are so powerful and sharp that attacks are basically instant. 1 second the fish is swimming, the next it's in 2 pieces. It's a 10-foot ambush worm with scissor jaws hiding under the sand, and it's been doing this for millions of years. That's the ocean for you. So there you have it, 7 creatures that prove the deep sea is basically another planet. And remember, we've explored less than 5% of the ocean, which means there are things down there we haven't even discovered yet. Sleep tight knowing that. If this made you look at the ocean a little differently, stick around. There are plenty more creatures whose existence makes no sense. See you in the next one.